So folks, going to replace the trem on this end too here. So this is a Washburn 600S made by Takeuchi. Same people that make the trem that's on my Saraceno actually. I mean, this is a pretty good trem, but you can see the saddle's been replaced, and I've got a spare Floyd anyway, so I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to change it and put in my kind of Floyd rose. Okay, so let's get stuck in. There we go. There's the trem out there. As I said, it's a good made trem. It's a good solid plate. It's all solid metal and stuff. But aesthetically and functionally, I'm just going to put in kind of the Floyd. Yeah. So, interestingly enough, all the Japanese made guitars, this is the same on the Saraceno. These studs here, which has got a crosshead studs, you can see they're quite worn actually. Take this out. It's quite a long stud. These are basically M6 thread kind of studs. Now I had kind of sourced some M6 studs before, because I thought we were replacing the Floyd on my Saraceno. So I had kind of got ones before, like that, as you can see, is kind of M6 there. Yeah. The thing about an actual Floyd is M7 thread, so you can see it's a slightly wider kind of bolt, and the thread's a little bit kind of thinner together there. I managed to source some studs from Amazon, and these are basically Wilkinson studs for a Wilkinson WVP tremolo. As you can see, they're there. So you can see that it's got a good head on it, and it's very close to what was already in there. Yeah, you can see we want that kind of angled bit down as well as that angled bit up there. Yeah, so I'm going to use these studs and replace the other ones. Before I string this up, get the Floyd and everything on, I thought I'd give the fingerboard a little oil and just do a quick, video on how I'd kind of treat like a rosewood neck. So this, this guitar is what, 33 years old. Obviously the fingerboard's in pretty good condition. You can see it's got quite open pore there, and there's a little bit of human flesh stuck in there. So we'll just give it a little kind of clean and condition while I get all the strings and stuff off. So I used to use, this is a really old, Kaiser lime oil, way back in the day. Used to use this, but recently I've started using this F1 oil instead. Just there's no a little bit with the issue with the lime oil, sometimes it can dry stuff out, ironically. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little strip in each little bit. Yeah. And what I've got here is it's an old electric toothbrush kind of head that I like to use. So it's not like a hard bristles or anything, but I can use that to not got much on that first fret there, to kind of just brush and get into the grain a little bit to try and help clean it out. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so it's maybe a little bit more oil than I'd normally put on there, but what the hell. So I'm just going to leave that now for like 5 minutes just to kind of absorb a little bit, and then we'll kind of clean things up. Okay, just 5 minutes up. So I took some paper towel here. I'm just going to wipe away the excess now from the fingerboards, giving the frets a good rub as well. As I said, the fingerboard in this is in pretty great condition anyway. It's a lovely bit of rosewood. So it's not like some Les Pauls you get, which are very anemic. This has had plenty of playtime, as I said. So that let's make sure we got all the excess off. Yeah, there we go. Nice condition. There's still a little bit it'll kind of dry off there, but there you go. There's the fingerboard all ready for a new set of strings. Oh, interesting. I didn't get this in camera, but basically I knew the Floyd was kind of going to be tight to fit here because I've seen other people take the Floyd on. So the route that was on this for the 600S, it was quite at the corner here. The corner of the Floyd was just kind of catching it. So what I've done is I've busted out the old Dremel, slightly widened the kind of route here at the corner, a little bit up here as well, and at the post, and then I took a Dremel to the Floyd to kind of shorten this back here. I've also rounded off the corner here, so when this slots in here, it's not going to hit the corner down here, basically with the kind of Floyd. Okay, so that's we got it there. So let's get it all sprung and strung. There we go, right, got the strings on, trem in a starting position, springs on, we'll get it tuned up and then I'll get it set up and intonated. Now that's it all strung up. We've got everything on there. I've got the obviously springs at the back. So it's pretty good feel to it. Done a couple of little things, a couple of little tricks. Sometimes if you feel that the arms, the collar, you know, and the Floyd's a little bit kind of loose, I took a spring from a pen, just stuck it in there, and it helps because it pushes against the arm, so you get a bit of a kind of more lock kind of feel to it. I've got, so you can go flat, just slightly over 2 tones up pull on it. It's pretty rock solid tuning wise. So there you go, guys. Floyd, all ready to go.